Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to get scared.
Stop the prime time, bitch!
Gail's not here!
I'm not interrupting anything, am I? You three look deep in thought.
I said talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
You stupid bitch! You filthy slut!
One ugly motherfucker.
No one believes the truth. Or lives to tell it. There's nothing nice about murder. And there's nothing innocent about child's play.
Happy October, everyone, and welcome to Year 2 of Nerd Nation's Halloween Spooktacular. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Child's Play. This is probably one of the most iconic horror movies of all time, Chucky especially being a horror icon. I mean, before I even dived deep into the horror genre, I knew who Chucky was. However, does the original Child's Play live up to its massive reputation? In my opinion, yes. This is one of my personal favorite horror movies of all time, and it's still one of the best of the franchise. On paper, Child's Play can be chalked up to a foul-mouthed killer doll, but I think this first movie is more than that. This movie explores the loss of innocence, and it does so very well. After the incredible cold open, the first thing we see is of our main character, Andy, making breakfast for his mom. And even though the breakfast is pretty gross, with like way too much butter on the toast, and the toast is burnt, there's way too much sugar in the milk, it's still really sweet seeing this kid trying to do all this for his mom. You also find out in the scene that he really wants a good guy doll, but his mom isn't able to save up money to afford one. However, when she goes to work later that day, she finds a homeless person selling one of them. For those two reasons, this movie really is like a personal connection to me. I think most of us can remember when we were a kid and we would like try and make breakfast in bed for our moms, and we would also really want this one toy. This makes the latter events of the movie with Chucky terrorizing Andy and his mom all the more sad, because you just realize that all Andy wanted was this doll, and his mom tried her hardest to get it for him. It's also even more sad when you realize that Andy's mom is placed in psychiatric care, and after this movie, you don't see her in the rest of the franchise. All but one of the Chucky movies I do enjoy, but most of them really just look at the surface level idea of a foul-mouthed killer doll. So I've always really appreciated this first movie for adding some themes and layers to what's a pretty simple concept. While this movie isn't that scary anymore, there's still a few tense moments in here. For the first half of this movie, Chucky isn't shown that much. When you do see him, there are a lot of POV shots of him running around, but you don't actually see him. I think this works in the movie's favor, because even though you know what you're up against, especially if you've seen this movie before, it does add a fair bit of tension and suspense to it. I also think the last 20 minutes are very intense. It's when Chucky goes full serial killer mode, chasing after Andy and his mom. It's also a great finale because he just keeps coming back. No matter how many times you shoot him, burn him alive, or even cut his head off, he just keeps coming after you. I also really like the way he looks when he's burnt. It's honestly really creepy and effective to this day, and I would not want a burnt killer doll coming after me. I like that this movie also mixes some comedy into it. The first three Child's Play movies are fairly serious in tone, but they also have a fair bit of comedy in it. Most of this comes from Chucky, and when he's revealed in the second half, he has some great one-liners that you can't help but laugh at.
Ugly doll. Fuck you.
And the special effects in this movie are genuinely mind-blowing. The animatronics for Chucky are phenomenal. Sure, there are a few spotty moments, but it's insanely impressive how good he looks here. The work that went into these animatronics is insane, and those people deserve all the credit in the world for it. Some of the explosions in here still look amazing, like the toy store scene or the abandoned home blowing up. Sure, they are a little over the top, especially nowadays, but they're still really impressive and like a very good showcase of what talented people can do with a pretty small budget. The pacing also is excellent. This movie is only 87 minutes long with credits, and yet it still feels shorter than that, in a good way. This movie flies by, and I don't think there's a single dull moment in it. I really don't have any issues with Child's Play. I think it's a fantastic horror movie, and it's one of my favorites of all time. It's got great pacing, fantastic special effects, a great mix of horror and comedy, a very good and tragic theme about the loss of innocence. I love this movie, and it's a perfect way to start off this Halloween season. I'm gonna give Child's Play a 10 out of 10. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm really excited to talk to you about horror movies in the month of October, and I have a lot more videos coming for you during this month, so make sure you stay tuned for those. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video.